Hey everyone, John Bella here, back again this time to talk a little bit about error boundaries in React. Error boundaries were released in React 16 and provide developers with a new component lifecycle method known as component-did-catch. Component-did-catch acts a lot like catch blocks, but built for components. If you worked with React prior to React 16, you may have noticed React throwing cryptic errors like cannot read property current element of null. Error boundaries provide a way to catch those errors before they get into the internals of React, allowing you to put boundaries around the edge of your application and catch the errors that happen below. Now, on your screen here, we have kind of a stubbed out couple of components. We have my component here with an onClick method that just console logs the word click, then a button that renders the word crash me inside, and then an application that renders everything inside it. Now, we can create an error boundary by saying class error boundary extends component, and we'll start with a constructor that accepts props. Then we'll set the state to has error false. Now we'll hook into our component-did-catch method, and that provides two arguments, error and info. We're only concerned this time with the error, so we'll say this.set state has error true. And then inside our render method, we'll say if this.state has error, we want to return it, and if not, we'll just pass the children through. Then we want to allow my component to throw this error so that we can see the error boundary at work. So let's say constructor and then inside our click method, our onClick, we'll say this.set state error true. And then in our render method, if we have an error in our state, we want to throw the error. Throw new error. Oh no! Otherwise, we just want to return our button that says crash me. Now, we need to wrap our my component with our error boundary, which we can do like so. Now let's review real quick what we've done. So we've created this error boundary component that hooks into component-did-catch and looks in the subtree below for any errors that may be thrown. Now we're rendering my component in the subtree of error boundary. So if our my component throws an error, then we should see that being caught by the error boundary. So let's click this button, caught by error boundary. Now, error boundaries are useful both at the root of an application, as well as surrounding individual features, individual components, and littered throughout an application. There's no reason to only use one error boundary. Now, another great thing you can do is in your component-did-catch method, if you want to log the error to an error tracking service like Rollbar, you can do that here. That way, if any errors happen below this component, you have a single place where you can push those errors back to a tracker and keep them on your radar. That is error boundaries in a nutshell. If you have any questions, feel free to drop into the comments below. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much and have a great day.